Um, I wish that was only the reason why it was keeping me down, Mickey. Can I ask you something?
Yes.
Can I touch it?
I mean, always, but what do you mean in this instance?
Look at me.
Yes, you can. It doesn't hurt anymore. The scar tissue's been built over it for a while.
Yeah, yours has progressed. Mine barely has.
I had no idea. What happened? You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
It's the people. It's the people trying to help Mickey. It's Chang Gang. That's who did this.
It's my job to help them. I'm a lawyer.
So you don't care about me?
I do care about you. And I care about this city just as you do. Why I wanted to meet with you.
Remember when we first met and how you talked about you're not in it for yourself and you cared about the city? And you told me about the tales of Chang Gang and the Dragon and Mr. K. You know exactly what these people are capable of and what kind of wrath they can inflict on Los Santos. They need to be stopped, not saved, Mickey.
I'm not trying to save them. They can't be saved. What you cooked up, you and your investigators, was flawless. Perfect. But you know that they're not the only ones who run amok in this city. In the words of one of my dear friends' dear mothers, they're a gang. They do gang things. Gang members don't change their stripes. They're going to get caught for their gang activities. The really foul corruption that sinks its teeth into the city is the people who say that they're not gangs when they actually are crooks.
Yeah, but they've upgraded, Mickey. They're committing terrorist acts on city council members on a live stream. It doesn't get more gruesome than that.
What if I told you something that was more gruesome than that?
Let me guess. The mayor.
Maximilian Thoroughbred, working with Chain Gang for the entirety of his terms. Ordering hits. Weapons selling. The corruption runs deeper than you think. This
Possibly.
isn't a, we're just working with Max. This is what I bring to you from my clients.
Where was this energy 5 days ago when we had your clients in custody? When I had Mr. K interrogation, when I said, fuck Mayor Max to him, and I was trying to convince him that, hey, this is an opportunity we can work together. But he shut me down. And he said, we were just there to bust on the guy who is fucking Peanut's mom.
Well, you have to understand, at the time, they probably weren't ready for what would occur. And again, I speak to you about this.
You never
all
said this to
within
me. Maybe to
confidence
Barrack,
that
not to
none
me,
of this
Chad.
is admissible in court. And as the result of this being a request for a plea deal, it is also a request for a proffer. What we are offering.
He did not tell me, guys. Guys, he did not tell me.
Against Maximilian Thoroughbred.
I would remember that
and
shit.
his corruption. Not even for a criminal case, but on grounds of impeachment. For collaborating and colluding with Chain Gang during the course of him being mayor. Oh, did not mean to grab that. Sorry. Oh. If you're wondering where this energy was a few days ago, well, you guys hadn't cooked up an investigation like that.
Fair. I am not in charge of this investigation. The mayor does not trust me at all. Okay? Because of our history. It's Decker. Decker's involved. So if you're willing to make a plea deal to get something on the table, you got to get Decker and the two prosecutors involved. I don't have a say in this. I would love a plea deal? Absolutely. That would solve a lot of our problems right now. Bring both parties to the negotiation table and figure out exactly what is good for both sides.
I thought you were on the case.
I'm helping out as a support detective. Does that make any sense?
It does.
So,
I'll bring this to Decker then.
you should. But Mickey, what you're saying is very heavy. I mean, I suspected it. What did I tell you? Remember the conversation we had after the whole the debacle with the mayor and the captains? When people show you the true colors, you better believe it. And that's what I did. But at the same time, it doesn't matter what I know. It's a matter of what we can prove in a court of law.
No. Not even proven the court of law. You don't need a court to impeach him.
Okay. Where's evidence of, mayor doing all this, right? Is there proof? Is there receipts?
Text messages, witness testimony, any number of it. They're willing to completely flip and turn everything on him.
But we're talking about terrorists here that ran inside City Hall, shot somebody up, and murdered the city council member who happened to be a treasurer. Their word is not going to be much compared to the mayor, who's now acting commissioner, who's leading the police department against these guys. Think about the optics.
A mayor that's hated by the city, that until recently has been hated by the police department.
Understand, but we're talking about the Department of Justice here, okay? We're talking about impeachment, articles of impeachment. We're talking about going through the process, right? And getting, lawyers involved, and it's a lot of legality. It's not going to be very simple and black and white.
I never said it was. What I'm offering is a plea deal. And they'll give everything that they have against Max.
You really think that's going to change anything?
Like I said, any day of the week you can catch some gang members. Hell, it's Los Santos. You want to call them terrorists? Any day of the week you'll find some terrorists you can lock up. But to lock up a mayor who's been pulling the strings behind it all, you only get a once-in-a-lifetime chance for that.
Yeah, but Mickey... Well,
someone who could pull that off, that person cares about integrity.
He's trying to sway me to do this on Slacks. Mickey, I care about integrity a lot. I really do. And I see where you're coming from as far as that. But it's going to be one step at a time. As far as what we're talking about. And what I recommend is you talk to Decker and get that plea deal going as soon as possible. If we can bring these guys to the negotiating table, that is a big win in my opinion. Less bloodshed, less trying to apprehend them on the streets. Where we know they're not going to go down without a fight, right? They're going to fight till the death. Because they know they're going to be locked up for a long time.
All right. Is Decker around? I want to meet with him.
He's just 41, so yeah, perfect time. And then lastly, if they truly have these things, right? I'm willing to investigate it. However, I can't promise you anything. Because this is coming from people that just committed heinous acts and crimes. And on top of it, it's just a he said, she said. Plus, text messages of people that can fabricate SIM cards or, you know, rob a SIM card for somebody and send a text message through it. There's a lot of doubt. And as a defense attorney, you know, it's not going to be easy.
I know. Doing the right thing isn't always easy. You know that too.
Sam can apply for you, Mickey. Being the attorney for Chang Gang. Let me ask you something, okay? Where do you benefit?
I'm trying to stay alive.
You trying to survive? So this is your way of making connections again.
No. It's a way of mending one that I broke many, many years ago. When this is all over, I'll tell you about it.
Mickey, are you sure you want to do this?
I have no other choice.
I'll be honest, I don't know how I feel about this. Part of me understands where you're coming from because I want to respect your professional as far as an attorney. But at the same time, you have a choice to make here, right? I don't know, Mickey. I believe in the due process. I believe that everybody deserves to have a defense. And doesn't matter what you've done, everybody should have their day in court. That I'm a firm believer in. However, our friendship, how much I care about you, and the people behind this, and how much pain and suffering and the people they have taken away from me, especially Officer Sultan, who I care a lot about, it hurts.
Hey, LT, can you come here for 1 second?
Yeah.
What's up, LT? Do you need anything from me for
No, you're
the
good.
whole
Resume
thing?
patrol for
Alright,
time
I'm good to
being.
go on patrol?
Yeah.
Alright, good.
Yeah, you got it. So, best of luck to you, Mickey. And may justice prevail.
May justice prevail for everyone, Leo.
Is there anything else you need from me?
No. We still want the same thing, by the way.
I hope so. Because I'm worried. Did you drop something? Of course.
No, just the cigarette here. I'll speak with
Oh.
Decker.
You dropped something again.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Mickey.
Yes, Leo?
Be safe.
You too.